I love crocodiles. First facts and pictures. Chinese alligator. Crocodiles and alligators do not move about quickly. They are still for much of the time as they soak up the sun and watch for food. If the weather is cold, crocodiles lie still because they are too cold to move. The Chinese alligator is still all winter. It sleeps in a cave or burrow and wakes up in the spring. Rarest of all. There are not many Chinese alligators left in the world. There may be as few as 150 living in the wild. From October to March, the Chinese alligator sleeps to avoid the cold weather. When it wakes up, it is very hungry. The Chinese alligator is one of the smallest members of the crocodile family. It is less than 2 meters in length. This alligator uses its teeth to crush tough food. It eats snails, clams, crabs, and other shelled creatures. American alligator. The female American alligator is a caring mother. She makes a huge pile of mud and plants, lays her 40 to 50 eggs inside, and guards them well. When the babies are ready to hatch, they squeak inside their eggshells. Their mother carefully digs them out. When the baby alligator hatches, its first meal will probably be a water insect or baby fish. The alligator's nest is made from rotting plants. As they rot, the plants make heat that keeps the eggs warm. The female alligator carefully pulls each egg from the nest so that the baby can break out of its eggshell. Caring mums. Like most crocodile and alligator mothers, the American alligator guards her eggs and babies fiercely. American crocodile. The American crocodile spends most of its time doing nothing. It lies on the riverbank or floats in the water. This is part of its hunting method. Animals wander past, stop to drink, and snap! They get dragged into the water and eaten. As a crocodile floats in water, its eyes, ears, and nose are above the surface. It then lies and waits for its next meal. American crocodiles gather in groups when there is lots of food to eat. If the weather is cool, crocodiles can only move slowly. After they warm up by lying in the sun, they can run as fast as you can. Old croc. Crocodiles live to a great age. If they stay out of trouble, the older they are, the longer they grow. Some are even over 100 years old. Nile crocodile. One of the most dangerous crocodiles is the Nile crocodile. Each year it kills more people in Africa than lions do. Luckily, after a big meal, a crocodile can last for a month or two before it's hungry again. Croc farms. Well-fed crocodiles living on farms grow almost twice as fast as those in the wild. The Nile crocodile waits in the muddy water for a thirsty animal to come and drink. Many crocodiles swallow stones to make themselves heavier. Then, they can float unseen just below the water's surface. When a crocodile relaxes with its mouth wide open, small birds pick its teeth clean and get a meal of their own. Saltwater crocodile. The saltwater crocodile is the biggest reptile in the world. It is far larger than any snake, lizard, turtle, or tortoise. In fact, it is powerful enough to catch all kinds of animals, from small fish to large deer, even animals as big as you. The saltwater crocodile has 2 rows of tall scales along its back. Saltwater crocodiles live in swamps, rivers, and lakes. They are fierce and dangerous, especially if surprised or cornered. All crocodiles and alligators have 5 toes on each front foot and 4 toes on each back foot. Seaside croc. The saltwater crocodile gets its name because it lives in rivers and lakes, but it can also swim out to sea. Dwarf crocodile. One of the smallest crocodiles is the dwarf crocodile. It is just 1.5 meters long. In fact, it is so small that one frog is a big feast. This crocodile does not like to sit in the sunshine. Instead, it hides among plants by day and comes out to hunt at night. There are 2 kinds of dwarf crocodiles, and both live in Africa. These crocodiles can live for 50 to 100 years. Swish that tail. Hold your hand on its edge in water and swish it to and fro. This is how a crocodile uses its tail to swim. A flat hand has less power. Although it is small, the dwarf crocodile is very well protected. It has lots of thick scales all over its body, even on its eyelids. The dwarf crocodile is also called the short-snouted crocodile because its nose and jaws are not very long. Black caiman. Like other crocodiles and alligators, the black caiman grows a new tooth almost every week. The old teeth get worn, chipped, and broken and fall out one by one. Each time, a new tooth grows from inside the jaw to replace the lost one. A crocodile is never toothless. Caimans are a type of alligator. There are 5 different kinds of caiman, and they all live in Central and South America. Dino-crocs. Crocodiles were around before dinosaurs. Some were as long as 3 cars. Black caimans are not all black. They have patterns of white spots and gray and yellow patches on a brown or black background. The black caiman eats lots of different animals, including large fish, turtles, and water snakes. Gharial. The gharial breathes air into its lungs like other crocodiles. It can hold its breath and stay underwater for a long time, more than half an hour. Gharials can also hunt underwater and even eat their food there. Gharials spend a lot of time in the water chasing fish. They do not move about on land as much as other crocodiles. Bumpy nose. The male gharial has a lump on the front of its nose at the tip. The female gharial does not. The gharial's long snout is very thin. It has lots of small pointed teeth, perfect for catching slippery fish. To swim fast, crocodiles move their tails from side to side and steer with their feet. Like all crocodiles, the gharial has flaps of skin called webs between its toes. Mugger. The mugger is a powerful crocodile that likes any kind of fresh water. It even hides in ditches and canals. In big lakes, it follows fishing boats and steals the fish from the nets. The mugger's jaws and teeth are strong enough to crush a turtle's shell or drag a buffalo under the surface so that it drowns. Like all crocodiles and alligators, the mugger has tough, thick scales covering the body. A young mugger has dark stripes across its body and tail. These fade as it gets older. Walk like a croc. Try walking like a crocodile with your arms and legs on the floor beneath your body. Common caiman. The common caiman likes any fresh water, from lakes and rivers to canals and ditches. It even lies in the water troughs that people put out for farm animals. When they come for a drink, snap. Caimans catch fish, water birds, and river snails. They even eat piranhas, fierce fish with sharp teeth. The common caiman has a bony ridge in front of each eye. It looks as if it is wearing glasses. These caimans have the toughest body scales of almost any crocodile. Each scale is as thick and tough as the heel of a boot. On the move. Common caimans prefer swampy areas, but will move around to live almost anywhere. Fun facts. Chinese alligator. This alligator is also known as the muddy dragon. American alligator. When it feels threatened, the American alligator uses its large tail as a weapon. American crocodile. Adult American crocodiles can stay underwater for 30 minutes. Nile crocodile. Female Nile crocodiles push each other out of the way in order to get the best nesting place. Saltwater crocodile. These crocodiles are able to swim great distances out to sea. Dwarf crocodile. The dwarf crocodile is becoming endangered as it is hunted for its skin. Black caiman. The female black caiman can lay between 50 and 60 eggs. Gharial. Although they are good swimmers, the gharial cannot walk very well on land. Mugger. Birds, monkeys, deer, and even buffaloes are all tasty meals for muggers. Common caiman. The common caiman can be found living on tropical islands in the Caribbean.